Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Oh no, do not buy this keyboard. This is extremely addicting. Oh no, oh no, this is gonna be crazy. Let's go, let me cook. I received the OpenAI new keyboard and we're just gonna open it up here on the beach. Okay, so if you're wondering, yes, this is OpenAI's new keyboard. It's from Work Louder in partnership with OpenAI. And what this is supposed to do is basically enable you as a pro user to think about coding maybe in a little bit different way. I want to go ahead and see if I can open it here. I don't know about opening a bunch of plastics near the beach, but we'll see. We'll hang out. What's up, fam? I'm supposed to be in bed right now. I'm excited to bring to you the new Codex Micro. I got the clicky version of the Micro 2, and I'm super curious, like how loud are the keys and what's the entire process like to unbox from beginning to end. I paid for this keyboard myself, and this was not given to me. I wasn't given any coupon codes or anything like that. I'm a huge fan of the Work Louder people and the work that they do. I actually have their Knob 1 keyboard. They do really great craftsmanship. So these little keycaps are the ones that you would actually take out and replace and put them into for these keys here. And I'm gonna see if I can get it paired up. So it looks like I should just be able to grab one of these corners. So now the moment of truth. Does this open like an Apple box? Let's see. Oh, wow. This is cool. This is really, really cool. And this is kind of what it looks like. This is our first look. So you're getting the first look with me live, and this is actually how it looks like in the box. So it's kind of angled in this funny way. So this is really cool. I haven't even turned it on yet. So these are the keys. This is a really smooth joystick feel. I want to play some video games with this. So let's take it out of the box. Wow. This is really cool. Has that like factory smell to it, like if you open an iPhone. Work Louder OpenAI 2026, made in China. And as I understand, that's the power cable or the power button, and then that should be the USB-C. And then in here, the USB-C cable. This is how annoying it would probably be for your colleagues to see if you're gonna annoy them very much at your work. You're not gonna be typing like a keyboard, so you won't be pressing that many keys. You'll just be quickly going, hello, make sure I vibe code this. Cool, approve, lightning, check the next thing. So you're in essence gonna be hitting less keys per second, because when you're typing on a keyboard, you're furiously trying to like put together a lot of these types of words, where here you're just kind of like, let's go ahead and turn it on right now. Yeah, so now it turns on. Woo. Yo, this is crazy. This is actually cool. So you can kind of see the glow right now. Yo, this is actually cooler than I thought. I think my favorite part is the glowy part. Because look at this. I feel like a DJ. I'm just going to turn this knob like. Yo, I really like this glow. This glow, I think, is probably like my favorite part of the whole thing. This is how it looks like on the underside. So this is like literally beaming from every single part of the white part. I think this is kind of why they designed it this way, to have that clear plastic. And I really like this attention to detail. It's just really beautiful how it pulsates and breathes. Great job. Now that you pair it to the Mac, you just go to the Bluetooth settings on the Mac and then just pair it with this guy. You'll be presented with a pop-up saying, hey, what type of keyboard it is it? You can just exit that out. And so that now that we're here, I just have Codex opened up and it says, welcome to Codex Micro. And so the way that you can tell it's paired is when you'll see these like lights and you'll see the actual different lights from Codex. It's pretty cool. So single tap to focus, double tap to bring up the Codex window front and center. Okay, the last step. So there's a legend here, as you can see. Green means complete, red is error, blue is thinking, amber means requires input. Off is nothing is assigned. That's pretty cool. Last step. So the command keys are the things we see here at the bottom. And so that's these guys here. These are the command keys, and these are the other keys. The command keys put your most used Codex actions right at your fingertips. You can easily customize what your keys, dial, and joystick do by long pressing the dial to open the configuration page. Ooh. Okay, so if I hold this down, does it go here? Ooh. Okay. Oh, hold on. Wait, there's a mini game. Wait, if I keep pressing the circle, keep circling. Wait, hold on. Whoa, whoa. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, yo, this is fire. Okay, so I can. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. So if I flick my little finger left and right, you're seeing how quickly I'm able to kind of get rid of things. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. This is not, oh no, do not buy this keyboard. Do not buy this thing. This is extremely addicting. Oh no, this is gonna be crazy. Let's go, let me cook. So OpenAI, if you're watching this, please let me hold down a button and just let it blink. The way that I'm thinking about this convention is like the way I see an app store. This is app store icons. So if I hold down a button, it starts to blink and it's like, hey, choose an action that you want to do. And then I'm able to do something. And then the other thing that I want to improve here is when I say something like this and make a transcription, I would love to just be in this transcription mode and be able to like use this guy to scrub back and forth between this or update text or delete it. You know, like if I want to hit cancel and go back, like it should be able to just swipe and delete everything. Because this is a keyboard. If I'm using this little thing, I should be able to either do that or have some type of action where I could just go like swipe back and like start deleting words or doing something like this. Not gonna lie, this is getting kind of annoying. It's creating more work. I just don't know the workflow yet. Can you go ahead and pull the latest, see what we're working on, give me the status of the latest diffs? So here we are. This is a transcription. I'm just doing a transcription test. And then this is GPT 5.5 high. I should be able to change the level by going here and then going to model. And then we're gonna go to Soul. And then we're gonna go to, how do I go back? Back button? Oh no, forward? Oh, come on. Let's see. Here, Soul, right? And then once I select the Soul model, can I, oh, what? There's no way to go back. Wait, how do you go back? Okay, now what? I want the Luna extra high, so how do I set that here, right? If I go up, it doesn't do anything. If I go, oh, this is rough. You're kidding me. So I have to click this thing like a caveman? Oh, speed standard, okay. Okay, so now that I'm set, I'm just gonna hit the Codex button. Okay, so now it sends it across. It looks like it's kind of stuck or hanging. Okay, this is going now. This is really rough. Yeah, this thing is no longer responding right now. It's still paired. Yeah, this thing just kind of died midway. Like it's still responding over Bluetooth and clearly like there's some status going on here, but I don't know what the deal is. Like I'm doing this, it's not even responding anymore. Yeah, my device just kind of died. Turn this back on. We could see it even go through the Bluetooth reconnection here. Now it's connected. Yeah, this thing is not working. I must say, like the first impressions, oh, this is rough. I have the latest version of ChatGPT. Yeah, this is just my first look, obviously, and playing around with this. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this, but I feel like this is kind of really early stages right now. And like, I like the hardware capabilities here. And I think it's a new workflow that I have not really figured out yet that I'm gonna try to figure out for this pretty soon. I think the model selection part is a little rough. I would love to be able to select the model a lot easier than what's currently happening right now. I'd love a more intuitive way to set chats to my keys because I like to create lots of chats and I like to just spawn off and do new things. So I always think of things in a queue and having different modes that I can switch to. I'd love to also be able to toggle between the modes. For example, like if I'm working in one project, I'd love to just have all my different chats pulled up by recent history so I could just toggle through that, because I tend to just go into projects and then just start punching in and checking statuses of what's happened in my previous chats. Would I buy this again? Yes. I would buy this because hardware is really cool. You know, there isn't a physical hardware issue, it's just all software. Software can be programmed and you can update the programs to do really cool stuff. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna have some more playing with this. You'll see me playing with this on my live streams as well. And then the next thing we're also going to talk about is like some of the keycaps and see if we can replace some of these keycaps, because I definitely want to put the YOLO keycap on here. Yeah, this is a first look at the Creator 2 micro agent and has a lot of work to do. That's all I got to say.